How's it going, everybody? Nick from Geek Gumbo with a bit of an announcement here. Initially, we had planned to just take a break for Thanksgiving and just get back to doing the podcast. But unfortunately, we'll be having to take the rest of the year off for the podcast. Just some personal stuff happening in some of our lives, along with Christmas and all that other kind of good stuff. But with that being said, this has actually given me time to go back and look through and find and re-edit some of the older episodes of Geek Gumbo, which are still available on SoundCloud. I'm hoping to eventually bring all of them over to the Geek Gumbo YouTube channel. But with that being said, I'd like to welcome you to our humble beginnings, the Geek Gumbo Lost episodes.
Welcome everybody. This is the first of what we hope will be many more podcasts. We're calling it Geek Gumbo. To my right here, I have Jason. It is Jason, right? I just met him today.
It's definitely Josh.
It is Josh, right? Damn it!
Oh my god.
Hey, it doesn't matter. All right, Josh. What are you into? What do you like?
I'm mostly just sticking to Xbox. I don't do much. Really, games and Xbox, pretty much it.
What is your favorite childhood movie that when you watch today is complete shit? Trash.
Probably Superbad.
That was a childhood movie for you? I am old.
Yeah, I'm 22. What's up?
It's okay. I was probably 22 when it came out, if not way older. To my right here, my left, I have Jiff. His name's Patrick. I'm Patrick also, so they told me to call him Jiff. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm going to call him that. So Jiff, what kind of stuff are you into? What brings you to the gumbo?
I'm sorry. I'm into Star Wars and video games, man. That's it. Nothing else in life.
That's
and
all.
That's why I'm in the gumbo, right? Star Wars and video games.
That's all you need. Same question. What childhood movie that you loved and you go back and watch is complete trash?
Jesus Christ, not super bad. Probably, y'all might hate me for this. Small Soldiers. Love that movie. I absolutely love it. It's not as good as it was, right? Tommy Lee Jones is still hilarious though.
All right. I'm Patrick. I'm into watching my kids play video games since they don't give me a chance to play them anymore.
That's alright. We all got to get old one day.
Yeah. I'm much older than everybody around me, I think. I know. Childhood movie that I thought, Bloodsport.
I'm with it.
If you go watch,
I'm with it. That's pretty
if
bad.
you watch Bloodsport again, the acting from the dude that plays Young Van Damme is the most horrible acting you'll ever see. But then the fighting starts and you forgive it all, and the movie's amazing. Just the fighting.
I feel like I want to change my pick now. I got stuck watching Walker, Texas Ranger, which feels like a movie, and that shit's pretty bad.
Don't say it too loud. Chuck Norris will show up.
That's what we're doing on the podcast.
This is our first podcast, Geek Gumbo, and we really don't know what we're doing. So hey, we're just gonna take a little left curve here and say, hey, what do you think is the greatest games you've ever played in your life? And I'm going with Josh over here. Name your top 3 games you've ever played.
Oh man,
this will tell you a lot about a man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about.
My Little Pony? No.
It was Barbie Adventures. Come on. PlayStation 1. Good game.
For some strange reason, I believe you.
Please.
I'm just waiting on
We don't have to go there.
any farm games.
Farmville, yeah.
All right, we're still the clock's ticking. You should automatically know. If you're on a desert island and you can only bring 3 games to play for the rest of your life.
Do I have internet?
Yes.
Yes.
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah, you're young.
Top 1. Oh, come
Jesus. Keep going.
on. I haven't.
I'll save you. Metal Gear Solid, the first Metal Gear Solid, not Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid.
first Metal Gear Solid is a really good game.
Amazing. But whoever drew it, now you look back, right, they need their ass whooped.
You tried playing it again recently?
Yes.
Controls are not that
It's
good.
really hard to shoot.
But it is still my favorite Metal Gear.
It's amazing.
Metal Gear. Sorry.
Well, since we all gave one, go ahead, give one.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, we're going to go round table.
First one for me would be Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is the Super Nintendo one.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I beat the crap out of that game a lot of times. And then they came out with A Link Between Worlds, which was based on the same like map and all.
Right.
And first time I played, I beat the shit out of that game too. So it was. I love that game.
Come on, Josh, give me another one.
You need another one.
Ocarina of Time.
See, I threw Zelda in your head. Now you just.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that's a little bit. Never mind. I'm with it though. Why?
That was just.
That was
definitely
definitely
one of the first games I actually played.
and a great example of a game that Nintendo put out that made other people who make games look at it and say, "Hey, we're not doing something as good as they're doing," because that game was amazing for the time it came out.
I can't argue that game was pretty good. So if I had to go back, right, I'm kind of tossed up. Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World. When I was coming up, I had the Super Mario World and All Stars, whatever, and I would always go back and forth on those. I'd probably go Super Mario World because Yoshi, right? Who doesn't love Yoshi?
But you gotta see, for me, because I don't know how old you are, because
I'm 25.
25. Yes, I am 36.
So right, you don't look a day over 40.
Thank you. I actually remember when Super Mario Brothers 3 came out, because I had my birthday party, and as soon as I got enough cash for it, I sent my mom to go get it. And see, you're playing on the Super Nintendo. I had it for the regular Nintendo. And then the thing I remember most about why I think Mario Brothers 3 is better than Super Mario World is just the jump, because nobody remembers Super Mario Brothers 2 because it just wasn't how a Mario Brothers game should be. But
wait, that's the one where you can like pick your character?
yeah, you pick out a Toad, Peach, Mario, Luigi,
you know
and
what?
they all had different attributes.
Yeah, and like Peach could kind of float.
She could float. Hey, board 4-2, I could float the shit out of that board.
I might have gotten to board 1-3 on that game.
I beat the crap out of that game.
I couldn't deal with it.
I was a kid without the internet because it didn't exist.
Aiming yourself.
So we beat every game that came out because we had nothing better to do, except for Punch Out. You can't beat Punch Out.
Mike Tyson.
I've seen
Punch
people
Out?
on YouTube beat it. I don't believe it's real. Mike Tyson, Mr.
That
Dream,
game,
it's all the
you know,
same. It's the same dude, different color palette, different hair. Still can't beat the dude.
Not gonna lie, that is probably one of the hardest boss fights you'll ever run across in your life. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, beat him like to beat the red. Pow, 1 hit. Pow, 2 hits. Up, look, you're dead.
You heard it here first. Punch Out, original Dark Souls. No, the jump from Super Mario Brothers 1 to Super Mario Bros. 3 was a lot greater than Super Mario Bros. 3 to Super Mario World.
To be fair, I did have a regular Nintendo. I was quite a bit younger than you, but I remember vaguely 3, but I do remember 1 because they had Duck Hunt. Remember the little gun?
The Zapper.
Still have it.
That was great, right? So I can kind of see that was a big jump in games.
Yeah. So wait, we're going to my second one. I honestly would say the greatest game I think made ever is World of Warcraft, because the game is just so amazing. And if you said you played WildStar?
WildStar, which is
MMO.
which is I've actually played Warcraft, but I haven't played it enough to be like, yeah, I've played Warcraft, right? However, I'm force-fed videos of a friend of mine playing all the time, right? So I've seen it enough to know what's going on and understand a little bit something. Also got to see the movie. Shout out to the producers here. They're great, and that's pretty cool, you know?
I can't get my wife to go see the Warcraft movie with me.
I played World of Warcraft for like a week. I just couldn't get into it. I actually used to play, and I'm trying to get back into RuneScape. If anybody's heard of that one. I'm not as proud of that. But
I actually played that one time.
yeah, I still kind of dabble here and there with it.
I played Hardcore WoW back in the day, like right after it came out. I think it came out, I waited like 3 months because I was playing Final Fantasy 11 online. because it came. Hey, you heard that whistle? I'm old. So when you bought the PS2 hard drive, it packed in with Final Fantasy 11. So then I got it, and I bought it because I was big into SOCOM 2. Have either of y'all played SOCOM 2?
Yes.
SOCOM 2 is amazing. SOCOM 3, not so much. SOCOM 4, what were they thinking? But I had two friends, and we all bought the hard drive because we were waiting for SOCOM maps. Because it's like, is that like officially the first DLC ever? I don't know. But, so we're waiting on the SOCOM maps, and they're like, Pat, you played the Final Fantasy? And I was like, no. So I got into that, and I played that for a few months, and then somebody's like, y'all need to try WoW. I tried WoW and played that hardcore until my wife said, when this baby's born, if you play that game, I will divorce you. So I played it up until the night before she had the baby. And then
Good parenting 101.
Yes.
Right there.
You play WoW until the baby comes, and after that, you be a parent. And then you try and go back and play, but it's just not the same because you don't have enough time. Baby drools on you.
That's
always
why you
touching the
play
keyboard.
Overwatch, man. You can get in, you can play a match, you can get out. Just like that.
Says the man with no kids or female friend. Who's in the hentai for some strange reason. Maybe it's the female friend part.
Can we not go back to this, please?
Alright, third game.
Third game. Donkey Kong Country.
Which one? First one?
First one. Yes.
The Super Nintendo, right?
Yes.
Yes. As long as you don't say 64.
No.
I'd have to go 2 with that. But that's a good game.
Donkey Kong, it was another one of those Nintendo games where they put it out and it was on an old console.
Okay, can we not talk about
so much better?
Yeah, you know what? That game's pretty great. Not even gonna lie. The whole, I don't know. Anyway, so if I had to go third game, it would probably be Star Wars Battlefront 2.
There you go. Look
The
at this guy
game
over
is
here.
great, right? Again, Star Wars head. Besides, if you go back, you can still basically play this game. Way better than the Star Wars
You can
Battlefront.
play anything on Steam.
That's
I know
right.
that's on there.
That's where I have it. Yeah, $9.99. Anyway, tell you, it's way better than the Battlefront that came out. When that came out last year?
Yes,
You
but
know
that
like
game
that?
is beautiful to look at.
It is.
I thought the game was pretty fun.
I played it for a while.
So you played for a little bit. You didn't keep playing it.
I didn't have it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Played it by a friend's
I
house.
borrowed it.
It was a good game.
I thought it was pretty good.
Not as good as Battlefront 2, but the thing is, Battlefront 2 came out so long ago, nobody really. If you didn't
Right.
play it, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like one of those games that's a continuation. Like, yeah, well, let me go back to the other one, the old one, like people do with Call of Duty, right? Modern Warfare 2.
Still
But-
not as good as the first Modern Warfare.
But
I started on 2, so that's what I know.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I didn't have a console.
Your age makes me hurt, and I'm not that much older than
No,
you.
no. We went to school together.
I don't remember you.
I'm burnt out on Call
know.
of Duty because when Modern Warfare came out, I got into the beta, and then everybody I could talk to, I'm like, look, y'all need to play this game. This is amazing. This is our new SOCOM because SOCOM 3 had came out, and we were like, this ain't good. I played that game every single night for 11 months straight. Like, I blank you not. Every single night for 11 months straight. So then I quit cold turkey. World at War was coming out. I skipped it. And I got Modern Warfare 2, and I played it for a week, and I just couldn't play it no more. And I think the first Modern Warfare has ruined shooters for me for the rest of my life. Because I played it so much.
So,
I'm a big Battlefield fan too now. I just got into it a couple years ago, and
let's
I
go to
haven't.
12.
Thanks. I haven't played. I haven't played as much Call of Duty since I started in Battlefield. So
I tell you, it's easier to be an average player in Call of Duty than it is to be in Battlefield.
yeah.
Because I don't consider myself good at shooters.
They have a lot of stuff going on in that game, though. They have a lot of stuff at all times.
And they don't particularly play to the way I play games. When I play a shooter, I run around with a shotgun, no matter the map.
See,
No
I'm a
matter
sniper
anything.
through and through.
Right. See,
Always.
so
you hate me pretty much is what you're gonna say.
I really don't hate anybody because what I do is I will sit there and I will take the whole match and die 1,000 times until I could find a way to sneak behind you and blow the back of your head off. And
Once.
I'm pretty successful. But like they had this board on. You said y'all played SOCOM 2. You remember?
Yes.
It's a Fox Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
The board with the big hill in the map.
Yep.
So
Where everybody like to go.
they used to laugh at me because on Fox Hunt they're like, man, we're all sitting there sniping. Next thing you know, you see Pat running across the top of the hill with the shotgun. And like, So, and it's serious. Like one time we played, and they were like, one of the dudes I played with was like really amazing at the game. He cracked like the top 2,000 for like a week. And it was like the dude was good. So we played that. We played Fox Hunt. It was him and two other my friends, and they were just nobody made it past the hill. Like they sniped, and nobody made it on the other side of the hill. So I'm like, look, so y'all want to play? I said, let's play in Wappy. Terrorists. I'm terrorists. So they're like, all right. Halfway through like the third round, the dude who was really good, his name disappeared. So when we finally finished the game, went in the lobby, I was like, man, what happened to Jason? And like, Jason called me up, pissed off. He cut his PlayStation off and went to bed. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Put me on a map and it ain't wide open. I got that shot. I'm pretty deadly. Not gonna say I'm above average, but I'm pretty deadly with that shotgun.
So, since you talk about that, have you looked at any Battlefield 1 stuff yet?
I've seen it, and the game looks very interesting.
I kind of like that they're
crazy.
Going back. Like,
the thing I don't like about the thing I like about Battlefield, but then I don't like, is that like the vehicles you can get in fly and like at the blimp and all. And I'm one of those people. If I see a plane, it's like I'm going to fly that plane, and then once I get in the air, I'm going straight to the ground because I can't fly.
I think that's most people.
It's like playing Top Gun on the regular Nintendo. You ever played Top Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could beat the first board, and never could land a plane. So I've seen the second board maybe twice in my entire life. And it's true. I'm just being honest with you guys.
Just be like, you just say you're Japanese when you're on the mic. Just talking Japanese, right?
It's okay.
You're 12. Kamikaze pilots.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
Yeah, we're
right.
going to cut that.
So I think we gotta go back to my third game. See, I went Zelda. I went WoW. It's hard to pick a third, and it would be a Nintendo game definitely. And I want to pick a Mario. So I'm gonna go with Mario Bros. 3. And I did play through that on Twitch and beat it not too long ago, so you can see how frustrating it is when you haven't played a game since you were a single-digit age, and you go back and try and beat it when you have kids who are double digits, and then it's not fun when you die a bunch. But at least Nintendo got generous with the men in later Mario games.
You know what? I could second that. I watched someone speed run through Super Meat Boy yesterday.
That's always crazy.
What it took 36 minutes roughly, right? I might have spent that on the first 2 levels. I don't know. Like the frustration in a platformer can get really real.
Do you watch speed runs often?
Yes.
A speed run ruined my spirits for the original Ninja Gaiden on the NES. That's another game. The game gives you unlimited continues, so of course I can make it to the final boss. Just like Punch-Out's another game I never ever beat. I can get to the final boss easy. I've done it in my later years in life. Still can't beat it. I watched somebody speed run it and really wanted to punch my monitor that the dude just ran through the entire game and beat it that quick.
So do you watch speedruns a lot too then?
I do not.
Okay, because there's a whole thing for it.
I have girls. It's okay.
There's a whole speedrun and mini marathon, AGDQ, all games done quickly, where they just speedrun multiple games with different kinds of systems.
I've seen them.
Insane.
The only one I tuned in for is I seen them speedrun. It was like a competition where they had 2 teams speedrunning the same game, and it was Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3, and it hurt my heart because I can't beat any of those games, and they just ran through all 3 of them, and I was just sitting there with my jaw dropped, like, man.
You can watch that.
I am not good at this stuff.
You can watch that, or you can go to YouTube and watch Seth Bling beat Super Mario in about 10 seconds. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of speed runs. What I did watch was someone play Final Fantasy X and use one character. That broke my heart. 'Cause I'm fighting through the entire game with everybody, right? Oddly enough, halfway, 3/4 of the game, you can kind of one-hit shit.
You saying Final Fantasy X?
This one guy is using like Yuna.
Has made me change my 3rd best game of all time. And it's not Final Fantasy.
What is
It's not Nintendo.
Chrono Trigger. Because Chrono Trigger was freaking amazing, and it's better than every Final Fantasy ever came out. And if you haven't played it, you have to go play it. The games. You played it?
I played the 5th.
You played. So you've never played. You played Chrono Trigger?
I actually haven't. I have not.
Oh, I'm not alone.
You have it, but you haven't played it.
I have not.
Oh, you have not.
I have not.
You like Final Fantasy?
Yes.
All right, so they took the art director, one game designer, and one guy for music, like the top dogs for each, and they got together and made a game. And it was like Final Fantasy people, and they made Chrono Trigger, and that's the game.
I've actually looked at it, and I was like, man, it looks kind of cool, right? I just never got to it.
I recommend you play it. You bootleg it, or whatever you have to do to play that game. Do it illegally. The game is amazing.
That's what we advocate here. Illegal games.
No, do not play games illegally. So now, we are going to have Jason here. Tell us about upcoming... It's not Jason, it is Josh.
No.
And
It is definitely Jason.
I think my name's Jason, though.
You are definitely Jason for the remainder of these podcasts.
When I told you I just met these guys today, I was not lying. I've known them for all of 2 hours and 38 minutes. No, less than that. 2 hours. So, Josh here, and I will get that right.
Jason. Jason!
Yeah, I'm getting confused myself.
It's okay.
That's all right. It's called bisexual. You're fine,
Thanks.
dude. I'm telling
You
you.
can go in any Target bathroom.
Thanks.
He's going to go over new releases with us. So what do you have for new releases? What is coming out?
All right. There isn't too much. On the 5th, July 5th, Rocket League Collector's Edition for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
There's nothing better than to resell you a game that did not release that long ago.
Doesn't matter. It's still making money.
Well, I think it's physical copies.
Yes.
It was available just digital. Now you can buy it in a store. So little kids whose parents won't let them buy anything online can get it now.
Oh, okay, so another way to cut
They have
GameStop in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. For PC and PS4, we have Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I played those on like Super Nintendo. I think they have Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Well, a new one's coming out.
Wow.
Take it back.
I think I played part 4.
Sorry.
It's a long time ago.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, Banner Saga 2, PS4, Energy Hook.
What the hell is that?
He's just reading.
I just read
Oh,
them.
so you,
I mean,
just have the list.
this is
I'm sorry.
all-
I'm Xbox.
A work in progress. We will be more prepared next time.
Don't worry about it.
Like I said,
I am about to fact check this shit.
You
We
have
all
it
just
all?
met.
I'm
we're
cursing
working on
way
it.
too much.
Anyway, Fury for PS4, Boss C for PlayStation 4 and PC, Lumo for PS Vita. I didn't know they still made games for that.
They get a lot of digital games, but nothing physical.
You know what?
They get a ton of digital games, but nothing physical.
And
It's like his women over here. Just women. All digital, no physical. I just met that guy today. He might beat me up after, but I'm 6'5", so I'm not worried.
highly doubt he's gonna beat you up after.
He might know karate.
He respects his elders. A PlayStation 2 classic for PlayStation 4 is coming out. Metal Slug Anthology.
Oh, okay,
I'm
Metal
with it.
Slug.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Little guys with guns.
Hey, I'm gonna let you finish Kanye style.
Thanks, bud.
Right. Energy Hook is a game about swinging from rooftop to rooftop. Apparently, shout out to T-Mobile for this insanely slow loading speed. And,
Okay.
So is this just a ported over iOS game?
I have no idea. I'm not actually reading.
He's reading the pictures. Now,
It's coming to Steam and PlayStation 4.
the
Because
best
fuck Xbox.
the best game about swinging from rooftop to rooftop
Come on.
is buying a Commando. If you didn't know.
Or Spider-Man?
No, buying a Commando. You had the hook
I
arm.
would like to
Show me down
I
real
would
quick.
like to honorable mention my game with Spider-Man 2, but keep going.
The new Spider-Man looks amazing, by the
Yeah.
way.
All right, so finish your list.
All right.
I'm done.
July 7th, Inside for PC. That's it. July.
Giggity.
Inside's from the people who made Limbo, if you played that, and I heard the game is really thoughtful and really amazing ending, but it's only 3 hours. And it's
Huh.
$20.
$20 for 3 hours.
Man, shout out to you for knowing what the game actually is.
Thank you.
Yes, I know one
Unlike
of the 20 on the
Energy
list.
Hook here. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Hey, look, I just read. July 8th, Friday, Hawken for PS4 and Xbox One, and Carmageddon Max Damage for PS4 and Xbox One.
Yay!
That's what we have this
So,
week.
are we excited about any of these games?
Rocket League. Man,
do you
you
not,
pick it
not
up.
do you
have-
not already
No, I do
own
not.
Rocket League?
You're kidding. It was free. Wait, no, you have
That
an
was
Xbox.
on
Xbox.
PlayStation.
You have an Xbox. What? You don't have Rocket? What?
No, I don't.
What?
It came out at a time
you know
where I
what-
didn't have time to play
Do you know what
games.
it is?
Yes, I know
It is soccer with cars.
Yes, I know what it is.
Simple idea, well executed.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, surprised me how good it is. That game is really fun.
But the collector edition's coming out, $30. I think it's gonna have the physical copy. 3 DLCs, all the good stuff.
All right. I believe that is going to be it for this week. Like I said, we have Josh here. I'm really get confused on this dude's name. So, Josh, is there anywhere people can reach you on the web? Is there anywhere you can be seen? Do you have sites, Twitters? Do we want to look at your Instagram? You take nice pictures with low cleavage, anything like that?
I mean, you can find me on pretty much everything at SK33T SHOTA.
Oh, people's gonna really remember that.
That's the point.
You know what? Assuming this will be on like SoundCloud, you can go back.
That's true.
You want to follow this guy.
People can rewind. That was invented a long time ago.
Yes, a very long time ago. And I'm thinking about starting on my YouTube a lot more. I have a little bit on there, but nothing good.
What do you do on YouTube?
Nothing yet.
Well, you said you want to start.
I want to put up.
What are your previous videos?
Just some clips from Call of Duties.
Okay.
That's all right. What are your future endeavors?
I want to try to put up gameplay reviews.
Okay.
You know,
look at that.
Partner up.
I'm with it.
So,
all right, Jeff. Where can we find you?
The only one I'm giving out.
Smart man.
Instagram.
I don't care.
At Mr_Mayonnaise.
Does this have to do with the hentai?
I was waiting on that. It's because I'm pasty. My skin is pasty.
Not wrong.
Anyway, it's MAYONNAISE because some people can't spell mayonnaise.
Now, if you're
It's a
giving
real
people out
problem.
your Instagram, what kind of stuff are you putting on it?
I have a post here from 4 days ago. It is a relationship status hot dog. And it's 2 people kissing, and there's a hot dog in the back walking. And that's me.
You're the hot dog.
I'm definitely the hot dog.
Oh, okay. So you're really in your feelings on your Instagram. Do we see food on there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you do see food. By the way, Mr. is MR_apostrophe. You're gonna see a bunch of memes. I post dank memes.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, there is another Mr. Mayonnaise.
It is not.
Not to be confused with
I
the
don't
rapist.
want to talk about this guy because he looks like he could murder us all.
Listen. If
sure his
you
name was
follow Mr. Mayonnaise, like all spelled out,
No underscore.
you know what? I don't even want to play about this guy. Look at this dude.
I told you.
Never mind. Don't follow.
I'm not even
You
gonna.
know what? I'm not going to say any more about this guy.
Can
'cause
we just...
His name's actually Jason. Just gonna put that up.
This isn't even on the
So is
internet
it-
yet, and the dude's already plotting to kill us.
So...
So,
He's going to be in the
I
parking
don't know
lot.
about y'all, but we could be dead.
like hearing.
All right,
We don't post
I'm
another one of
Patrick. You can find me on most stuff at DZ, DE3ZIE. And yes, I'd like to thank
remember that too. Right?
DE3ZIE. It's like Wheezy, because we're from Louisiana. But I took the 3 and
That
turned
was
it
bad.
backwards
Jesus.
because I liked Eminem and I was young. And then, you know what? You make stuff up, you just keep it forever. So
I'm with it.
Unfortunately.
Wait, before we go, what is most stuff? Like, what's excluded here? Can I find you guys on Peach?
what is a peach? And do you eat it?
I don't think we should go there.
I eat the peach.
That's for next episode.
Right. So this has been the first
Oh,
Geek Gumbo.
Probably one.
No, I want to do more. Long-term goal.
Definitely gonna be.
I want to
back.
keep pumping these out, and I want to get more organized because when I tell you I just met these guys today, it is the truth. And that's it. Hairy penises.